Hi, it's actually Steve Rowell, but that's cool. Everyone makes that mistake. I think they say Rowell in England, but thanks anyway. Thanks to everyone, and thanks to Creative Capital. My project, slide please, is aimed at investigating ecology, animism, and the philosophical dilemma of the anthropic principle. It's about the rise of machines during the Anthropocene and how we perceive the natural world using technology, giving us a synthetic, uncanny view. The title of the project, Uncanny Sensing, Remote Valleys, is a reconfiguration of the combined terms remote sensing, a method by which data is collected from the physical world via sensors, and uncanny valley, the term for the cognitive dissonance resulting from the rejection of lifelike replicas. Next, please. This project is informed by the Adam Curtis documentary, All Watched Over by Machines of Loving Grace, which was inspired by the cyber-utopian poem of the same name from 1967. Here's a clip.
I like to think, and the sooner the better, of a cybernetic meadow where mammals and computers live together in mutually programming harmony like pure water touching clear sky. I like to think, right now please, of a cybernetic forest filled with pines and electronics where deer stroll peacefully past computers as if they were flowers with spinning blossoms. I like to think, it has to be, of a cybernetic ecology where we are free of our labors and joined back to nature, returned to our mammal brothers and sisters, and all watched over by machines of loving grace.
Next, please. Uncanny Sensing is about a multitude of ecologies, natural, post-natural, post-industrial, even post-human. It's about systems and feedback loops. Through the use of autonomous equipment, such as camouflage trail cameras, drones, submersible robots, boundary mics, and sensor arrays, I'll present media from the field. As with my other solo and collaborative work, this project is large in scale. As a point of reference, I occasionally work with a group some of you know, the Center for Land Use Interpretation. One project was an exhaustive survey of big oil in Alaska, California, and all across Texas, especially in my hometown of Houston, which is the largest petroscape in the world. Next, please. Back to Uncanny. Here are some visuals, underwater probes and floating hydrophones. Biomimicry is a component of my project, how we learn to replicate natural forms and functions to serve our interest. This is a militarized terrestrial drone and pack mule prototype. Next, please. Animals, living animals, are oftentimes attracted to our machines, drawn by heat and transmissions. This is an infrasound microphone array which can hear a nuclear explosion anywhere in the world. Thermal imaging, which reveals things obscured or beyond the visual spectrum. Sensors embedded in forest floors and above tree canopies. This is something called a flux tower, which measures the flux cycle of oxygen and carbon dioxide. By including minimally processed data, I'm simultaneously reducing my role as an artist in the conventional sense and expanding my role as an interpreter or curator of the landscape. This is a conscious experiment in subtracting the anthropic bias from the creative process. Another example. Motion sensors capturing the behavior of animals in the wild. It's fetching dinner. Next, please. Or the behavior of humans, smoking, drinking beer, public urination. This image shows the interstitial realm of a parking area during the opening weekend of wolf hunting season last year in Wisconsin. Next, please. There are many subtexts to this project, environmental activism being one. Since my framework is the entire nation, I obviously need to be highly selective. One approach is to choose sites which represent topical issues and conflicts, such as pipeline spills, next please, or sand mines for fracking fluid. This is a displaced cranberry bog. Next please. Oh, sorry, could you go back? Yes, perfect. This is a nuclear power plant the day it was shut down forever, blowing off steam. This is this view of the same site, but from below the bluff, as seen by a remote time-lapse camera, capturing the last nuclear sunset over Lake Michigan. So in June, I opened a prototype of the Uncanny at the Institute for Visual Arts in Milwaukee. This regional exhibit, limited to sites in Wisconsin, is comprised of large format photographs, various devices, such as this HOW box, which monitors wolf packs, detailed maps, a room full of video monitors, and a 25-minute film with a soundtrack of layered field recordings which permeates the entire gallery. I'll play a sequence of excerpts of this at the end. Now that I'm starting the nationwide version of the project, I need some help. Next, please. Sponsorships for my extensive travel, airlines, hotel chains, rental car companies would be great, residencies and fellowships with universities for research and post-production. This could be with an art, geography, robotics, or biology department, or all the above. I'm also seeking consultation on film festivals, representation, and a book publisher. And if anyone knows anyone who might know someone in Earth First or the ELF, I need to talk to you. So play the clip, please. That's it, thanks.